Hi, this is Sophia, and this is part 2 of how to use Scratch. Putting costumes on sprites and how to play sounds. Now we are going to put sound to our sprite. You can play a sound if you put it on top of your sprite script. You can record a sound if you click the little arrow and record. I can click record to record a sound to add to my sprite. If I want to record a sound, I just click record button up in new sound. If I click OK, if I click record, and then the red button, I can record a sound to add to my sprite. And when you're finished recording your sound, click OK. Your sound recording will go here. And once you're in scripts, play sound and click recording 1. Your sound, recording 1, will be under sounds in the top left, top right bar. Now, if I go to Control and I click when green flag is clicked and put that on top of play sound, when I click the green flag in the upper right hand corner to play the entire thing, the sound will come. Now I like to put a costume on my sprite. I click the costumes bar and your sprite 1 comes up, your fish. Now if I click paint under new costume, I can paint my costume that comes on. Now I can paint a costume to go on my sprite. I do something to go on my fish. Now I'll click OK. Once it's like that, I'll find, if I don't like that, I'll click the X button and my thing will go away. If I want a costume, I can click edit. And then I have my fish here. And I can draw a little something, a feather coming out of her head. Once I click OK, she'll be on the screen with the feather coming out of her head. Now we're going to draw a new sprite instead of adding one from a file. If you click paint a new sprite, a box will come up where I can paint my new sprite. If I want my sprite to be a fish, and I draw my fish, if I can use any of these tools, background won't work because then the entire background will change. But if I click this eyedropper tool to select a color, like the purple, and select that and put it over there, the purple will work. Okay. What? That's okay. Now that I clicked OK, I'll pull my sprite over to where I want it. So now I have my fish. Now I like to get a surprise sprite. That's a surprise sprite. If I click the Get Surprise Sprite, my surprise sprite, which is my elephant, will come up. Now that I have my surprise sprite, I can delete it if I don't want it by right-clicking and then clicking Delete. Now my underwater theme will stay an underwater theme. Now I want my sprite 2 that I made from painting to move 10 steps, or swim 10 steps toward my sprite 1. Now I have to go to Control, and one green flag is clicked at the top, so it will automatically go when I click the green flag in the upper right hand corner. Now I'd like to put another surprise sprite on to see if it fits with our theme. An ant. Now these surprise sprites you can delete if you'd like, as I showed you before. Now I would like to play a sound from our sprite 2 that I can record a sound. Now I'd like to record the sound Now you click the record button.